you got for me today?
I'm gonna ask you one more time. What have you told the Sixers?
I only ever did business with Mira and her people. They quitted. I procured medical supplies for money. I never gave them any information about the inside workings of the colony.
Where's my son?
I swear I have no idea.
Is he the one helping Mira communicate with 2149?
I don't know how she does it. I don't know anything.
You know more than you're telling me, and that's unacceptable, so...
You're gonna sit here and you're gonna rot until you're ready to start answering questions to my satisfaction now. What have you told the Sixers?
Have a seat, Taylor. Because if I have to tell you everything I don't know all over again, we're gonna be here a while.
You look tired, Tom. Get some rest. We'll talk later. Meantime, sleep tight.
How many of these do we have left?
A few. Okay, 8. 10. But it beats digging trenches, isn't it?
Cleaning the hair catcher in a shower beats digging trenches, man.
You're disgusting.
Well, between trenches, hair catchers, and pretty lanterns, I say we celebrate this Harvest Carnival, huh?
Harvest Festival.
When everybody celebrates the day Commander Taylor came through the portal.
It was good. Hey,
Hey, what's all this?
Guess who got the lead in the Harvest play?
Me.
No.
Yeah. Our daughter's going to be playing none other than Commander Nathaniel Taylor himself.
How about that? This is very convincing.
It will be. We're going to paint it grey.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Yeah. You're still grounded. Good talk, son.
Mel, can I talk to you in private, please?
Okay.
Can you move?
Oh, it's good.
It's about Boylan.
Yeah?
I know you don't like him, but since the bar closed, no one's heard from him in a while, and I was just wondering if you knew where he was.
He's been detained.
So Taylor's interrogating him?
Commander Taylor is questioning him.
You don't think Boylan's a Sixer, do you?
I don't know. He's got some pretty big questions he needs to answer. I mean, just doing business with the Sixers is a big deal.
Yeah, I get that. But it was just business, Dad. He's not the first one to go behind Commander Taylor's back. You've done it. Do you belong in a jail cell?
Josh, this isn't about me.
I know this is all my fault. None of this would be happening if I hadn't stolen the meds. I'm just asking you to check on Boylan. That's all. Please.
I'll see what I can do.
Got a 2-day drive to Med Outpost 9. Mandatory check-in every 100 clicks. Full contingent report on arrival.
Yes, sir.
Hey, stay sharp. Move out!
Closed Boylan's bar.
That I did.
Word is you've had him locked up in your compound for the last 2 days straight.
That would be standard interrogation procedure.
Uh-huh. Making any progress?
Come have a look for yourself.
Is he those dozy, that's little lamb.
Is he okay?
But I spiked his food with something special. Thought it might loosen him up.
Looks like you gave him a little too much.
That's not impossible.
He still won't say how he's communicating with Mira.
Well, probably just using a secure band or network you don't know about.
I've been monitoring every magnetic, radio, and electronic signal in the sky for months now. They're using something else.
Well, I don't think you're going to get much out of him today.
If not today, tomorrow, he'll break.
You know, he did shoot a Sixer and save your life recently. You really think he's working for them?
Even if he's not, just having him here might make the real spy feel safer. Maybe even slip up.
But that ain't exactly grounds to hold him.
He's got information. Grounds or not, he's going to give it up. I want the truth. You hear me? The truth.
Commander, we got a situation with the power grid at the new housing section.
I'm on my way.
You coming? Just gonna give him some water. Flush the system a bit. boiling. Drink this. It's water. You all right?
You want the truth, Taylor? Because I know the truth.
I'm not.
It's buried right where you left it.
What is?
Right by Pilgrim's Tree. And you want to push me?
What's at Pilgrim's Tree?
I'm going to tell the whole world. And it's all over for you, Taylor. It's all.
Oh my God, Jim, what's that in your eye?
What?
It's a flicker of intelligence. Who knew?
I'll be out of your 3 remaining hairs in a minute. I'm just looking for something called Pilgrim's Tree on the map of the colony here.
Why are you looking for Pilgrim's Tree?
Why don't you tell me where it is, and we'll wrap this conversation right up.
Well, it's the large banyan that Taylor lived in when he first came through the portal.
Taylor lived in a tree?
Yeah, kept him safe. Of course, that's the law. Sometimes a story is more important than truth, isn't it? Plus, a heroic tale is good for morale. Sows the seeds of... Yeah.
Just the tree.
There.
Judging from the bone structure, I'd say you have yourself a middle-aged male. With his right arm missing below the elbow here. Can't tell yet if he lost it before he died or after. It could have been carried away by predators.
Can you tell how long he'd been buried there?
Going off decomposition, I'd say 4 to 6 years.
What about a cause of death?
No, but I can tell you this. He could have been shot. It could be a bullet hole. Punching through the rib there, its way of passing through the body. Did you tell Taylor about this yet?
I wasn't planning on it.
Why not?
When Boylan told me where to find the body, he thought he was talking to Taylor. Well, it seemed like he was threatening to use it to expose Taylor somehow.
Well, you don't think Taylor killed him?
I think Taylor would do anything if he thought it was in the best interest of the colony. Right now, I just need some answers, starting with who this was.
Yeah. All right, I'll do what I can.
Thanks. Just do it quietly.
Castle, this is Squire 1, now passing 400 clips, over.
Squire 1, copy you at 400, talk to you at 5. Terra Nova base out.
Don't move.
Better? Why did you send me to find that body?
What body?
By Pilgrim's Tree. You told me there was something there. I found it.
Logging a little one-on-one time check?
Such a beautiful spot. It's the perfect place for a nap in the shade.
What's he going on about?
Oh, no idea. Been blabbering like that for 20 minutes. Thought maybe the good cop, bad cop angle might yield some results.
Did it?
No.
Well, I guess it's time the bad cop got a turn.
Lieutenant Washington.
Yes, sir.
That Hope Plaza note. We're ready to receive.
Hope Plaza, we're ready to receive. Okay, good, guys. Sam, what's your cue? Sam needs to go to the bathroom. Okay, bathroom break. Everybody go now, please. Wash your hands. Zoe, leave the beard. Come on.
Hey, kids, relax. It's just a bug.
Whoa!
Sorry. Thought I might bite one of the kids.
Guys, you might want to see this.
What is it?
I don't know, it's got some sort of microchip on it.
This is how Mira and her spy have been communicating. It's the Cretaceous equivalent of a carrier pigeon.
You're telling me the Sixers have trained a bug to carry messages back and forth?
Yeah, I mean, insects respond to powerful attraction. It's maybe a specific color. Actually, more likely a scent or a sound. They must have figured out how to lure it back and forth between two locations. You've got to hand it to them. This is ingenious.
Well, you don't have to sound so damn impressed.
Sorry.
This chip it was carrying. What's on it?
Yeah, it was damaged beyond repair. There's no way of knowing what the message was or who it was intended for.
If we released the bug, let it fly wherever it was going, wouldn't it take us to the spy?
Yeah, unfortunately, the wings are damaged. Its flying days are over, I'm afraid.
Damn it, Malcolm. You got any good news for me?
Commander, we have a problem.
Carry on.
I just checked in with them when they were hit.
Mira?
She was at the lead.
Corporal, report. They knew everything about us, sir. What route we'd take, what time we'd be there, how many of us were there. Never had a chance.
You get yourself to the infirmary. Have Dr. Shannon stitch up that gash. Check out the rest of your team as well.
Sir.
I put that convoy together after you had Boylan in the hole. He couldn't have told Mira where to hit them.
I don't trust that reptile. I suppose you're right. Let him go.
Sir.
Mark, I heard what happened. Are you okay?
Hey, yeah.
Oh, you're bleeding. Are you dizzy? You might have concussion. Look, you really don't want to let that slide. I know that you might think you're okay.
Maddie, I'm fine, really. Okay?
I'm sorry. I was just really worried about you.
No. Don't be sorry. I was just thinking I might like to get ambushed more often.
Any progress in IDing our little friend?
It's a bit of a puzzle, actually. His DNA doesn't match anyone who's come through the portal since day one.
Okay, so maybe he's a stowaway, someone who managed to get through a pilgrimage without being noticed.
The problem is he didn't come through on any known pilgrimage.
How do you mean?
Time displacement leaves a molecular signature, so everything that passes through the portal is left with a sort of trace imprint.
So our guy doesn't have a molecular signature?
No, he does. It's just it doesn't belong to any pilgrimage that's on record. According to my scans, he came through the portal sometime between the second and the third pilgrimages.
How's that possible?
You tell me.
Wow. Love what you've done with the place.
We're closed. I got to clean up the mess that Taylor's men made after they ripped up the joint.
I found the body under Pilgrim's Tree.
Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, you were drugged and then you confessed to killing the guy.
I did not.
Oh. You do know what I'm talking about all of a sudden.
Look, all I did was help Taylor bury the body. I have no idea how he got dead or even who he was.
I'm listening.
Okay. A few years back, I'm on patrol duty outside the gates.
This is when you were in a service, what, 5, 6 years ago?
5. My last night on active duty. And I see a light out in the jungle. I hear a noise. And when I go to check it out, Taylor's standing there over this dead fella, the one you dug up, wrapped in a blanket. And he looks up at me and he goes, "You gotta help me, Tommy boy."
Tommy boy? Really?
Well, believe it or not, Shannon, the commander and I used to be mates. Not so much after that night, but yeah.
Did Taylor say what had happened?
Well, Taylor was a madman. He just kept going on about how the whole thing was Lucas's fault.
Lucas, Taylor's son.
Anyway, Taylor just kept saying, Lucas called the guy that that the guy came through the portal because Lucas asked him to come.
But how did Taylor's son plan to how the guy died?
I don't know. But that was the last night anyone saw Lucas Taylor.
You think the commander had something to do with that?
Taylor's a complete bastard, and then some, but he loved his son. He'd rather slit his own throat than hurt Lucas.
What do you think went down that night?
You're the bloody cop. I'm just the bartender. I mean, how would I know?
You may not be a Sixer spy, but don't pretend you don't know a little about everything that goes on in this place.
I strong-armed Taylor into deeding me my bar in trade for keeping his secret. I'm not about to risk that by playing at guessing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go sleep for about a month.
Malcolm, what are you doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing. What is all this?
Work. Mine, not yours. You have no right to unlock my work drawer.
I am Chief Science Officer for all of Terra Nova. Your work is my work. Now, what is all this?
But I'm performing an autopsy.
On a 5-year-old skeleton?
Yes.
Well, where'd it come from? What happened to it?
I'm working on it, okay? Look, sorry, why do you need to know?
Because you don't want me to. And I don't like having secrets in my own lab.
Oh, Malcolm, you could never keep your nose out of other people's work, could you?
Have you told Commander Taylor about this?
I'm waiting till I know more before I bother the commander with it.
You still don't understand much about protocol around here, do you? Or are you just playing dumb? I'll be back. With Commander Taylor.
I woke up yesterday morning to an anonymous note on my door saying that there was a body buried out by Pilgrim's Tree, so went to take a look, and there he was.
I'd like to see the note.
I'll check to see if I still have it.
Do that. You say you didn't know anything about this?
No, not until a few minutes ago.
I figured he was just some poor sap wandered outside the gates and became slasher bait. Slasher even took his arm as a souvenir.
Don't think so. Nah, you gotta be a Sixer. I've always thought at least some of them must have falsified their DNA labs to cover up their criminal records.
Well, that would explain why he's not showing up on the database.
I appreciate the fact you don't want me distracted from other things, boiling the Sixers, whatever, but, you know, something like this, you really do need to keep me apprised of it.
It won't happen again.
No harm done. You're still new here, still got a few things to learn. Shannon?
Taylor suspects we're onto him. What do you want to do?
I don't even have an ID on the victim, let alone a motive for why Taylor killed him.
Well, if Taylor thinks you're building a case against him, he's not going to just take that line down.
No, he's not.
Okay, let's run it from the top. Citizens of the future, we're here to give humanity a fresh start, embracing the principles of justice, fairness, and trust. You have placed your trust in me, and you have my word today and until my final day that it's an honor I will never betray.
Malcolm?
Commander, thank you for coming.
What's on your mind?
I figured out what the Sixers are using to draw the dragonfly back and forward. It's a sonic signature. You see, unlike their modern-age cousins, dragonflies from this era have tympanic membranes on their antennae capable of hearing sounds from miles away.
Uh-huh.
Right, I used a tuning fork. I was able to identify the specific frequency that the dragonfly is trained to home in on.
I don't hear anything.
No, it's because you're not a dragonfly. It's a subsonic signature. Only certain insects are capable of hearing it. 32.8 hertz, to be precise.
You know, Malcolm, I am all for the onward march of science, but I just don't see how this is going to help me catch a spy.
It seems to me that whoever it is has got to be wondering why they didn't get their last message, right? So, it stands to reason that they're still broadcasting the homing frequency.
That's a big assumption. Look, a lot of people saw Dunham swat that bug out of the air. If I'm the spy, I shut down my transmitter.
If they didn't, then the dragonfly will lead us right to the spy's front door, just as you suggested yesterday.
If they didn't, and if the dragonfly could fly, but the fly can't fly.
I saved the best bit till last. I managed to surgically repair its wing.
Malcolm, you're all right. I don't care what anybody says. We're gonna release it while everybody's at the festival. You're gonna take us right to the spy, aren't you?
Nice seeing you.
Okay. Oh, hey, Maddie. You all right? You look great.
Okay, so I put a locator chip in its leg so we can track it. We all good?
Bugs away.
Come on. Fly, you stupid bug. Go to your master. Okay, got it. Let's go.
Where'd it go? Over there by the probe.
Come on, Reynolds. You're with us.
7 years ago, mankind entered its darkest and most desperate hour. Food was scarce, the air difficult to breathe. Our world was dying. And then, a rip in time was discovered, and a bold new opportunity loomed for mankind. But who would lead this glorious mission?
Commander Nathaniel Taylor. General Philbrick, sir.
Welcome, my old friend. It's been a long time.
Too long, sir.
We have served side by side on many missions, my friend. And now I have the honor of sending you on the greatest mission of all.
Philbrick only had one arm.
Mankind's best to start anew.
Are you thinking what I think you're thinking? There's a plague going on. Let's talk. Yeah. We'll be right back.
Good luck, soldier.
Where are you going?
Where'd it go? Did we lose it?
It says it went inside the house. Is this the house I think it is?
Can't be.
Shannon's.
Could that body you found really be the General Richard Philbrick?
He lost his arm in Mogadishu, I think it was.
Yeah, but I remember seeing something in the news a few years ago about him being killed in South America or somewhere.
No, he went missing. But I don't think the body was ever found.
Okay, what if you're right? What if it is Philbrick? Who sent him here, and why all the secrecy?
Philbrick was Taylor's commanding officer. The only reason I can think of for why anyone would send him back here would be to relieve Taylor of his command.
James Shannon. I'm placing you under arrest. I'm charging you with conspiracy and endangering the welfare of this colony.
What?
We found evidence in your house that proves you've been communicating with the Sixers. You're working for Mira. You're the spy, Shannon.
This is absurd. Where's the evidence?
Take him.
Yeah, are you kidding?
Jim, let him go.
Shannon, I suggest we do this quietly, peacefully. Let's not ruin the festivities for everyone.
This is wrong. You're lying.
Elizabeth.
Take him away, Reynolds. We got ourselves a situation here, Shannon.
Damn it, Taylor, I am not the Sixer spy, and you know it.
You know what I think, Shannon? I think that there might be a perfectly reasonable and innocent explanation to the how and why Mira's dragonfly ended up on your doorstep. Now, if that should prove to be the case, I'm happy to move on. Find myself the real spy. Preferably with your help.
So, in other words, if I drop my investigation, we're all good.
Do we have an understanding?
Sorry.
So am I.
I'm not letting this go till I get to the truth. You want to stop me, you lock that door and throw away the key. Why'd you kill General Philbrick?
If I hadn't, he would have killed me.
Why? Because you refused to step down? Refused to let him relieve you of your command?
Damn right I refused. The people who sent Philbrick are the same people who sent the Sixers. They want me out. They want me dead. Because I got onto what they're planning.
Which is what exactly?
These people, these vile people, they don't see Terra Nova as a second chance for humanity. To them, it's another place to strip and plunder for all it's worth. A commodity, an infinite pipeline to pump precious resources into 2149 to line their own filthy pockets, to squeeze till Terra Nova gives up its last breath of life.
But the pipeline doesn't go from here to there. The fracture only goes one way.
If my son has anything to say about it, that's going to change.
What has Lucas got to do with all of this?
He came in on the second pilgrimage. About the proudest day of my life, my boy. Father and son, gonna fight to build a brave new world together. But what I didn't know was he was on the other side, on their side from the get-go.
He was working on calculations to make the portal go both ways.
When I found out what he was doing, I destroyed all his work. He hated me from that minute on. 2 days later, he went OTG. I followed him.
Lucas, what are you doing here?
I'm, waiting for a friend.
What friend?
And there, impossibly, there was General Richard Philbrick.
What the hell is going on here?
Consider it a palace coup.
General?
I'm here to replace you, soldier. I'm in command of Terra Nova now.
Over my dead body, sir. Hope Plaza assured me...
Hope Plaza has nothing to do with it. They're not in charge of Terra Nova, never have been.
What are you talking about?
There's bigger players involved here, son. Unless you just step down graciously, Nathaniel.
And the good general tried to relieve me then and there of my duty. And I refused, and the general tried to kill me. And so I found myself having to kill my mentor. And as if that wasn't bad enough, I still had to deal with my son.
Go ahead. Kill me.
You're my son. I won't do it. You're a traitor. There's no place in Terra Nova for you. I never want to see your face again.
You'll see me again, Commander. Just hope I show you the same kindness you showed me.
And that's the last I saw of him. That was 5 years ago.
He never stopped working on those calculations. He'd write them on rocks for me to find, almost like he was taunting me.
You've kept this to yourself this whole time?
If the people of Terra Nova knew that all the blood, sweat, and tears they put into building this place was built on a lie and would probably come to absolutely nothing, well, they might as well lay down and die and forget the whole damn thing. I won't allow that to happen. I'll fight with everything I got, even if I have to do it alone.
Take it this far.
You have to forgive me for playing rough, Jim, but then again, we are talking about the fate of the human race here. My own son is out there formulating an equation that'll allow his friends on the other side to have their way with our home. If you were in my place, would you bow? Would you let those people do here in Terra Nova what they did to the earth we left behind? Or would you fight?
I would fight. I will fight.
Jim?
It's okay. I'm okay.
Mr. Shannon is free to go.
I thought you said that he was a Sixer spy, sir.
I was mistaken. Our spy is still out there somewhere.
Well, the dragonfly led us straight to his place.
It followed a specific frequency. Apparently the very same frequency emitted by Shannon's pistol charger. Wash, you and Reynolds are dismissed.
Sir.
My apologies for the misunderstanding. Even here in paradise, we're victimized by technology. Enjoy your evening.
Okay.
Look, my dragonfly did not follow the frequency of a bloody pistol charger.
Your dragonfly?
What did you do? Plant an emitter broadcasting at 32.8 in his house?
And if I did?
Then I'd ask you why.
Enjoy the festival, Malcolm.
Taylor's son was behind the whole thing.
I know. I couldn't believe it either. We got an uphill battle ahead of us.
Did you see? Did you see?
Yeah, baby, I did. And you were terrific.
Incredible.
Mark, did you see?
Commander Taylor, sir.
It's me.
Zoe? I could have sworn that you were Commander Taylor.
He's silly.
You're silly. You know why? Because Commander Taylor's nowhere near as cute as you.
Mr. Shannon, sir, would you mind if I steal your daughter away for a dance?
Knock yourselves out. Go on.
Zoe?
Welcome to the Harvest Festival. Today we make the time to take a reckoning of everything that we've accomplished together and to give thanks for everything we have. Today, we welcome our newest Terra Nova. Paul and B. Duncan have added a baby boy to our community. Say hello to Alexander Nathaniel Duncan.
Oh, me?
This is what Terra Nova's all about. Oh, here, go to Mama. Got good friends and family and loved ones. We're all in this together.
Without all of you, I'd have nothing. You're my friends, my family,
My loved ones. And today, I give thanks for each and every one of you.